playing time, but how were the feet? Because I gather it was quite bad at one point.
Yeah, it took a bit of time. Maybe I rushed it. I think I played a couple of games where it wasn't properly healed, so it probably just slowed it down a little bit for me. But yeah, it feels good now. No problems, which is good.
How do you try and handle time out as a player? Are you good at dealing with it or not really?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm kept quite busy with my little one, so it's not too bad. I'm not all on my own. I think it would be quite difficult if you're living on your own or whatever. So yeah, I've been alright. My little one's kept me busy.
What's your kind of the squad's take on the Morecambe game? Do you think why perhaps did it unfold as it did?
Well, I think the main thing is just how disappointed we were. Very frustrated as well, because it's just not how we've been for probably the last 3-4 months, you could say. I don't remember a game where we just didn't have control like that. And I don't think they were particularly great. The only game I can really think was Notts County, and that day they were very good, to be honest. So yeah, I can't really put my finger on it, but I just know everyone's really disappointed.
Do you feel privileged getting to play on the bit with grass?
Yeah, I actually got asked that, and I said for me it wasn't too bad. I got quite lucky, but yeah, the other side was definitely not the best we played on this season.
Well, I mean, when pitches are difficult, and you know, I'm sure you've done the same for both sides. What do you, as individuals and as a team, have to do to try and deal with it when the surfaces are struggling a bit at this time of year?
I mean, when you're in League Two, you're not exactly playing on carpets every week anyway, so it's not really too much of an excuse. And as you said, both teams play on it, so really there's not really an excuse. Dealing with it, you just got to get on with it. It's not like it's bobbling everywhere. It was still flat. You could still play, but it just wasn't the best, shall we say.
And what kind of motivation does that sort of disappointment and frustration, how do you kind of channel that into Tuesday?
Well, I mean, I think it's quite difficult now for the playoffs. Well, very difficult, I would say. But you could just say everyone's playing for something. You know, people playing for contracts, people playing for next year, whatever. Everyone's got their personal objectives, so everyone's still got enough motivation to go win a lot of these games, if not all of them, if we can.
And where are you sort of contract-wise at the moment?
I don't know. I'm the same as everyone else. I think you can't really tell players during the season, because if you go tell players you're not needed here, the motivation goes. So you need to keep everyone on their toes. So yeah, I'm not expecting to hear anything till the end of the season.
You know, I guess for most of us who have slightly more kind of settled lives, it sounds like quite a stressful way to live if you know you are sort of going year to year, maybe sort of country to country in your case. So what's that like, and how do you handle that sort of personally to get the best out of yourself?
Yeah, well, I think the last 2 years have been, I wouldn't say unsettling, because the last two places I've been at here and when I was in Amsterdam last year, they're both lovely places. Really enjoyed it. Like here, I can also go home whenever I want. But me and my partner and our little one, we live like Oxford way, like towards Oxford from Swindon. So we're in a nice area as well, and also last year was a nice area. But I think for me next year, because my partner's also pregnant now, so we would like to maybe settle somewhere for 2 years at least. On the next contract would be what I'll be aiming for, just so I'm settled down a little bit, because it's too much having to travel around every year.
Yeah, but the challenges of, I guess, to just kind of focus on the performances, because the performances get you those kind of rewards.
Yeah, of course, and I will live in my house in Oxford for the summer, because my house in Brighton's rented out, so it's not like I'm going on the last day, you know. So for me, it's just play the games as best as I can, get as much minutes as I can, and then it'll take care of itself.
It's sort of saying here on your list of priorities, you enjoyed it so far?
Yeah, really enjoyed it, and definitely I think next year could be a really good year, especially if we keep a lot of the group together. You know, hopefully it could be something special. So yeah, definitely be open to it. Just have to wait and see.
And does the sort of security of knowing to be the manager is helping? What sort of personalities he brings to kind of make you want to stay, maybe?
Yeah, of course. I've enjoyed my time playing under the gaffer. So yeah, playing for him for a bit longer wouldn't be too much of an issue.
Is he a bit different?
Yeah, he's different, but I would say in some aspects, the best coach I had, the best motivator. I think you can see in a lot of players, like a lot of players are playing some of their best football potentially of their careers, and I think a big chunk of that comes down to him. And I think also the way the team has performed pretty much since he come in. Maybe the first month we took a bit of time to get up to speed, but I think since then we've been one of the best teams in the league. And yeah, I think that's down to what he does and what he brings us.
Thank you.